Hey, what up, guys? We're back.
There ain't no stopping it, this is my moment. Join the movement, we bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better.
Welcome to the This Is My Moment podcast. I'm your host, Patrick Mitchell, and you know who I got riding shotgun?
Yeet, yeet. Your boy Money Mitch.
This is going to be an episode of Moments with Mitch. KT, what we got?
Yeah. All right, man. So this is something that's been, I ain't going to say been heavy on my heart, but this is something that I've been thinking about. We've talked about this in the past, but being financially handcuffed to your job. And I don't mean that in a physical term, but just the mentality of you have to go to work because you got bills to pay.
Yeah.
And they only going to pay you enough to keep you coming back.
Yeah.
So it kind of puts you in a weird space to where those dreams and the things that maybe you thought you should be doing or could be doing at a certain point in life, you not really able to obtain because life happens. You know what I mean?
Dig that. You know what's fun? I talk about it all the time, man. And I'm not comparing work to jail. We're not going to do that. But you think about this. Think about it. They tell you when to go get up. You got to be there at a certain time. They tell you when you can leave.
Facts.
They tell you when you can go to lunch. They tell you if yes or no on your vacation.
And they tell you what your value is. The most important thing, they tell you what your value is. If you in jail and you working for, you doing laundry or you in the, I don't know how jail works, but I assume when you're doing a job, you get paid a wage. And they tell you what you're worth.
Yeah.
No matter, you might be pressing up license plates 3 times faster than Buddy down the assembly line from you, but they tell you what your worth is. And that's something that I always kind of like didn't sit right with me with the 9 to 5 hustle. It's kind of like, wait, you gonna tell me you don't care about my schooling, you don't care about everything that I've been through in my life. Yeah. This is how much I'm worth, and that's what you're gonna pay me, and that's now my worth, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
It is, but you know what though, man? That's 95% of America though. And the thing about it is, man, you can have degrees, man, you can have all the know-how, but at the end of the day, you don't cut the check.
Yeah.
And then, you know what's funny is when you get so caught up and life happens and you get a mortgage, you get rent, you get a car note, you get insurance, you get all these things, sometimes you can't even afford to leave.
Yeah, and those are the handcuffs.
Yeah.
So where it kind of leads you into that situation to where you have to submit and just be like, man, this is what I'm doing now.
Yeah. But how difficult is it though, man, to take a risk on yourself? Like as an entrepreneur, you know, we hustle. Yeah. We got to get it. But then I hustle on the side, but I use my 9 to 5 money to support my hustle.
That funds your hustle, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But what if
you
then
can't?
When you do, what if you can't though?
Then that's I feel like that's a unique spot, but it's an opportunity for people to step out on faith. I know that's hard to say, but when you think about the pandemic, for me, the pandemic was a beautiful time because I was in a situation where I was forced to take that leap of faith. And to be honest, without the pandemic, I probably never would have went out on my own. I probably would have just been like, man, I'm getting a check and I've been doing this, so I'm live a comfortable life. Yeah. But when everything shut down, it was kind of like, you out of here. It's kind of like, dang, no matter what I did, my value was, you out of here.
Yeah.
We got to cut costs, and the people at the top of the food chain got to still get a check. And then it's kind of like, dang, but I'm the person that's like, I'm here. You feel me? 10 toes down. I'm the guy. I'm the first person here, last person to leave type mentality. That's me.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like when I saw that wasn't reciprocated in the career field. Yeah. It's kind of like, dang, why am I giving my 100% effort for your dream? Yeah. When I got dreams that I could be giving that same energy and effort to. Yeah. And then It makes sense when you have to do it.
Bills? I don't understand dreams.
Don't care.
I do not. Hey, I don't. I done had many a dream, but you know what's due on the first?
You feel?
Mortgage. So it's very difficult, man, to step out on faith when you got mortgage, kids, a wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get into that job or whatever, and you doing it, and they're paying you well enough for you to keep coming back, it's hard for you to be like, you know what? I really hate it here, and I want to go do my own thing. But you lose that security. You lose that safety net. You lose that yes sir mentality, right? Because if you say no, and you know what? Nah, you know what? I'm worth more than this. Now you got to go do it by yourself.
You gotta go prove it.
But
You gotta
proving
go
it is
prove it.
hard. What if you do got a good product, but ain't nobody gonna buy it? Then what you do?
But that's if you have a. Now I know that's a hypothetical, but if you have a good product and nobody's buying it, then you are not a good salesman. Because at the end of the day, if you got a good product, it's gonna sell itself. You just got to put it in front of people.
Yeah.
I think that the entrepreneurial lifestyle,
Yeah.
I feel like that is a goal to obtain. I see. Again, I'm not gonna put nobody on blast. We only gonna speak positive things about people. But I know people who will lead a conversation with, "I own a business."
Yeah.
But if your business hasn't made a profit since it's been a business, do you really own a business?
Mm.
And I feel like, I say that to say, I feel like being an entrepreneur, I feel like we're in a time where being an entrepreneur is something to say, like being a YouTuber,
Yeah. Yeah.
being a podcast. I feel like people say it for conversation.
Yeah.
But the people who are true entrepreneurs, who are really out here getting it out the mud, you don't gotta say it because you live it.
Yeah.
Like it's on you.
Yeah.
Like everywhere I go, if I see a warehouse, if I see a docking station at a place,
Yeah.
I'm asking who routes the logistics here.
Yeah.
How do y'all get y'all's product here?
Yeah.
Because it never turns off when that's how you eat.
Yeah.
It never
yeah.
turns off. So for me, I challenge the people who are, you know what I'm saying, the entrepreneur by trade people.
Yeah.
Like, you have to prove it. And that's why I say, like, those, like, you can fund your dream with your 9 to 5, no doubt. No doubt. But I guess everybody has to get to that point, but you have to get to that point where the road forks.
Yeah.
And it's like my dream is now becoming my 9 to 5.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I find funny about people that's business owners, and you say you're a business owner and stuff like that. You know what the difference is between being a business owner and being self-employed?
The business runs by itself or not.
That's the kicker.
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
lot of people that have entrepreneur spirit and they have their own spot. Oh, I'm a business owner. Yeah. In retrospect, you're a business owner. But if you leave that business,
Is your business still a business?
will it still survive if you gone?
Yeah.
Or you the business. So when I'm now, it's running. When I'm now, then it's not. So I'm a business owner, but I'm self-employed. A business owner, your Gates, your Musk, all them boys. Them is business owners.
Yeah.
When they gone, you still making
Business
money.
as usual.
You still making money.
Yeah.
Patrick Mitchell, when he ain't, money ain't coming in. I'm self-employed. I'm an entrepreneur that's self-employed.
There you go.
Because if I ain't eating, I ain't working, I ain't eating, it's like that. So a lot of times, and you know what? And a lot of times, man, I'm still in that situation now, man, to where I'm not physically, I'm financially handcuffed because I'm trying to use that money to keep afloat.
Keep elevating.
You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want to do that. I want to focus on like my entrepreneur stuff, but I can't afford to, right? Because I don't think Heather gonna understand. In all honesty, I don't think she gonna understand me not bringing in bread to chase your dream. Because at the end of the day, we gotta pay for this here.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you have that conversation with your spouse to where you say, babe, look, these people got me locked up, but I think and I know that what we got, I can do it. How do you have that conversation with your spouse, man, or with your significant other, man? How you do that?
Man, it's the difficult conversations because those are the type of conversations you're gonna be having to have with clients, potential clients,
Yeah.
customers, or whatever have you. If you are gonna go into business for yourself, everything is gonna be difficult conversations. So that's just another one. But it's tricky because you do have to live life. But like I say,
Yeah.
it's a balance to where you can put the effort in when you can, but the goal is for that to be the 9 to 5, for that to be the income.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's continual work.
Yeah.
And I feel like, again, going back to my previous point, I feel like a lot of people get into the entrepreneurial space and not understand the full realm of the actual work that has to be put in.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people businesses be businesses but don't be businessing. Because it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then it's not for everybody.
Yeah. And you know what though? I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, you need
Workers.
at the end of the day.
Everybody can't be
An
the boss
entrepreneur.
or there wouldn't be Walmart employees.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody is not, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It really ain't. And there's been many a nights I was wondering, is it for me?
Boy, what?
But it's really a lifestyle. It's
It
really
is.
a lifestyle.
If you do work 9 to 5 and you love what you do, man, do it. Ain't nothing
It ain't
wrong.
Yeah, as long as you enjoying what you're
you do.
doing, it ain't nothing. No,
But
no
you know
qualms
what
with
too
that.
though? What about if you what if I don't love it but they paying me good and I'm living good?
Those are the golden handcuffs.
Do you?
Hey, handcuffs all the same, but hey, some of them shine brighter than others.
Some of them got rust on it. Man, that's for sure. But that's the whole thing about life too, man. Like you look at everything from the moment that you step out on your own, right, and you get to getting insurance, right, and you know insurance, health insurance is an arm and a leg, so
That's a hurdle in itself. Just getting independent coverage for
man,
yourself
that's
and your
bananas.
family. Yeah.
Then you look at car insurance. Then you look at a car note. Then you look at mortgage. You look at groceries. Man, you go to the grocery store now, man. You spend $400. You ain't coming away with too much of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that cuts into your budget, and a lot of times, from what I see, and a lot of people that have these great ideas and want to be entrepreneurs, they can't afford to leave because if I make, and I'm gonna use this hypothetically, you make $4,000 at your job, and that's pretty good. But at the time they take out tax, you down to $3,500. The time they take out insurance for your health, your $3,500 done went to $2,700 for the month. You pay mortgage. Your mortgage in a nice house, we'll give you $1,100 on the low end. You down to $1,600.
Yeah.
You ain't bought no groceries. You ain't paid no phone bill. You ain't paid no
insurance,
car.
no nothing.
And that's what I'm saying.
If you ain't got no kids.
And that's what I'm saying. So when you get into that financial situation as an adult, do you think that it minimizes your opportunities to do it, or you really got to just be like, you know what, hey babe?
No, it for sure is gonna hinder you, but because that's the way the system is built.
Yeah.
John D. Rockefeller said when he started the school system, he didn't structure it the way he did to create a nation of thinkers. He structured it that way to create a nation of workers.
Yeah.
It's built for everyone to be workers.
Yeah.
And everyone to work for the 1% to be making all the money. That's how it's really built.
Yeah.
But this information age and the social media and the online has changed it to where now, bro, it's 20-year-old kids that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars just online.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of throws a monkey wrench into the structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. It's funny though, but what about like old cats like me? You seen me work a computer and a phone,
bro. It's
you already know how this feels.
And it is a real struggle.
You already know I can't cut a clip.
But bro, this is as sad But bro, this is the age where it's like you got to keep up or get left behind because everything is happening like this.
Yeah.
Like just think about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Like that has changed the game. But just 2 years ago, that wasn't like that wasn't even a thought like that would be a possibility. That sounded like crazy futuristic sci-fi.
Yeah, that's TV movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's like everything is happening like this.
Yeah.
So just as fast as just think about like COVID. Like the world is completely different from COVID. And that was just 4 years ago now. So just imagine 4 years from now. Like you know what I'm saying? How exponentially the internet and all of that stuff is growing. Like technology is just going so crazy.
Yeah.
They got cars that drive themselves, bro. People are asleep on the highway now. Like the Jetsons. Like, it's wild.
It's crazy. Let me ask you this, though. So, do you think that this new information age and this new technology is opening the door for a different brand of entrepreneurs?
Yes.
So now, because a lot of these cats that are younger than us, they not buying into that 9-to-5 concept. They not buying in that go to college, go to the military no more.
Nah,
These
bro.
cats is like, nah, I'm finna get on here, make some jokes, do some
I got
dances.
a phone. You just need a phone. You don't need a degree anymore. You just need a phone. You got a phone. You could, bro. People start off making little YouTubes, next thing you know, they Kai Cenat or any of these other YouTube guys are making 6 figures a month sitting in their room.
Doing it.
Just on the internet, bro. It's just because it gives you reach that we didn't have growing up.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine if you had an idea and you thought, man, I got an idea for a TV show.
Yeah.
And if Jamie Foxx just heard this pitch, like this would be the next big thing.
Yeah.
There was no way in the 90s for you to reach Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
But now, bro, if you have a phone, just DM him and see what happens.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless because everyone is reachable now.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it was, oh, we got to come in when the street lights is on.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, bro, these kids are 10 years old with cell phones. Their parents are just calling them.
Yeah.
Hey, where you at? Come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just a different day and age. Like, I feel like I'm young enough, but old enough. Like, I was like on the cusp of like, I was there for the beginning of all this to start.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like I'm like just old enough to be almost out of touch.
It's crazy, man, because you think about how hard it used to be an entrepreneur, right? And a lot of those older cats that didn't grow up in the internet age literally jumped out on faith because we had to go to the library. We had to use
the card catalog.
Ooh, come on, G. Now, you know what I'm saying, to where if you don't like what you're doing, once you get off work, you can start a YouTube channel. And then one thing spark. Now, you know what?
Now you're on Good Morning America tomorrow.
I don't like going to work. I don't like what y'all offering. I don't like being handcuffed to 9 to 5. You know what? I'm gonna go do this. So I think it's entrepreneuring and it's business and it's self-employed.
But it's just a whole different thing.
It's a whole different
just
field.
like how we were speaking earlier about the gaming. Bro, if we'd have told our parents, I'm going to play video games and I'm going to get paid a bunch of money, that's what I'm going to do with my life, they'd have been like, bro, get out of here. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But now, man, you start you a Twitch channel,
Yeah.
play video games 13 hours out of the day, make 6 figures, make more money than your parents.
You know that wasn't flying over there at the house.
Bruh.
It ain't
There's
way.
no way you could have told our parents we was about to play video games and get paid real money.
They'd have looked at us like we crazy.
Bruh. And we would have been back then, though.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's how fast everything changed. Because that wasn't that long ago. You know what I mean? I graduated high school in 2003.
Yeah.
And that would have been crazy to think in 2003. But now, shoot, my little cousin just got a scholarship, a partial scholarship for e-gaming.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They gave her money, and when she gets to school, they set her up and like everything. Like give her she has a computer, everything.
Like that.
Bruh. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's true. I actually did know it was a thing. I used to work with kids, and they had started it up. So these cats is out there gaming against other schools and competition like football.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah,
like, and
it's
they
real
taking
deal.
it, man,
Yeah,
man,
it's real
serious,
deal.
serious. But you know what? That new internet age, to me, is actually dissolving the handcuffs.
Yeah.
It's dissolving the handcuffs
Because the
now,
individual is the company now.
now you the business.
Yeah.
And now everything is so at your fingers that you don't care about making money for another cat, because you can go out there and make the same money the CEO making, doing something that you love. So now your entrepreneur spirit and the passion that you got,
You actually doing it,
that is.
and you going hard at it. You ain't just doing it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you just gotta wake up, go to work because I got to, going through the motions. You
Yeah.
actually waking up, attacking the day.
Yeah.
Trying to get to your goal. You know what I mean?
And I think that's even for people like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50. Y'all don't know it though. I look, you know what it is. But being almost 50, man, and not being in touch with the stuff, I think that I'm missing out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really upset at myself for not diving harder into it, because it is multiple avenues out there for people that want to take that risk on themselves. And I've taken a risk on myself tons of times, you know what I'm saying? And some of it's still making money for me, some of it ain't. Some of it was a hole, and I was just throwing money in it. You know what I'm saying? Some of it, you already know it.
Yeah.
But then some of it is still making money for me. Some of those investments, some of those things. But I didn't have that resource, so I was still kind of shackled to that job, to that 9 to 5, because I had to fund those things. Now, man, with these resources being at the tip of your fingers, like they say, dude, the entrepreneur, if you're not trying, what are you doing? Like, if you're on your phone and you're looking at other people be successful and you're wondering, why not me? My question to you is, why not you?
Yep.
Why not you? If you have a great idea, why not try it? I'm not saying don't go to work and pay your bills. Pay your bills, because Uncle Sam, they going to want their money. The mortgage folks, they going to want their bread. But you know who else wants their money? You want your money.
Yeah.
You want to go on them vacations that you see these people, oh, I'm on a private jet. Maybe it is their jet, maybe it ain't.
We'll never know.
But they on the beach somewhere.
They're
You
doing
want to
it.
be on the beach.
Yeah.
Why not take that chance? Why not dissolve them handcuffs with all this knowledge, this free game these people done gave us? You know what I mean?
And it's really just effort. It's really just effort. But when you really look at it, that's really what everything come down to.
True that.
Really.
True that.
Because even when you go to work, like you could be just if you gonna go to work, be the best person there. You could do that already. But it's just effort.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I don't know. It's just from what I see, I feel like, because I think the same way. I think, man, everybody should be doing this.
Yeah.
Like this is not like it's not a secret.
Yeah.
Everybody could be doing this. But again, goes back to those, man, do everybody want to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, start prospecting?
No.
Everybody want to make 150 phone calls a day?
No.
It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
Not that it's impossible, but it is a lot that goes into it.
And the funny part is, just so you guys know, we're not talking down on 9 to 5, because I got one and I'm eating real good with it. You know what I mean? And I'm blessed and I'm thankful, and I don't mind going to work. You know what I'm saying? So if you think that we're talking down on it, that's not the case.
Definitely not.
Do
Definitely
your thing,
not.
because at the end of the day, you're right. Entrepreneur ain't for everybody.
It ain't.
Ownership of businesses ain't for everybody. If you can provide for your folks,
that's all that matters.
And you okay with your circumstances, man, ride it till the wheels fall off. Until you get what you want out of them. Just as easy as they getting what they want out of you.
Because it got to go both ways. It got to go both ways. If it's not going both ways, then one person is getting used. And
a lot of times, man, I had a guy, when I retired, man, it was this colonel. We're sitting in this retirement brief, right? And he told me something that still stick with me today. And this was 17. He says this here. He said, most people love their job more than their job loves them.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you're talking about, this was 6 years ago, man, and still to this day, I think about that, and that's why I go, but I still try to find what they call them, side hustles.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know what? Just like you said, at the drop of a dime, if they need to cut costs
getting cut.
Guess who cuttable? Guess who cuttable? So that to me tells me that I'm only worth whatever you need me for. So while I am here and I'm busting my butt for you, guess what I'm gonna be doing as soon as I leave? I'm gonna use some of that same energy to help me dissolve the handcuffs that you have put on me, but society has also, because I still need to do stuff. But it's so funny, man, that people don't really think about it, and you look at it and you're like, you know what? Man, they do tell me I got a vacation. I can't even go on vacation.
I can't even use it.
I can't go on vacation because the job needs me.
Yeah.
But and now, man, you take it. You take it because you ain't gonna tell them no because you want to come tomorrow.
And the sad truth is most people are more loyal to their job than their families. Then the people that's gonna be there when that job tell you, sorry, but we gotta skim back a little bit.
Yeah.
Same people that you gonna go home to is the same people that you'll put on the back burner when that job tell you, hey, we need you put in a little overtime.
Yeah.
Or we got a little extra money if you do such and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy how they make it make sense to you.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I had a conversation the other day. Tell me what you think about this here. This is a little bit off subject. Follow me on this though. My job starts at 8:00, right? If I get there at 8:05, they call me in, they reprimand me, right? Oh, why are you late, Mitchell? So you know the clock starts at 8. But if I leave at 5:05, don't nobody say nothing.
Hell no, because it's free work.
So you telling me that your time is more important
than your time,
than my time?
And the answer is yes.
Come on, man.
And they show it. They show it.
Come on. You can go to work and you at 8:05, 5 minutes. And they writing you up and you get 3 writers and they let you go for 5 minutes. But if I stay 5, nobody
ain't no bonus, ain't no tomorrow come in
man.
late. None of that.
Come on. How is that?
Man, because that's not the point. And that's why I don't. Some companies do. Not all companies. This is definitely not across the board.
Of course.
They show you how much they value you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that doesn't surprise me because these are the same companies that will just let you go.
Yeah.
No matter what you've done prior, no matter your history with them, because it's in the best interest of the company.
It's just business.
It's just business. And it's sad, but me being on this side of the fence, when I look back on getting let go during COVID, it's kind of like, yeah, it sucks for me. But if that was my company, I would have been doing the same thing. You have to.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it sucks when you on the wrong side of it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's just business.
It's just business.
It's the way the country's set up.
It's just business.
Capitalism, baby. It's all about capital.
Goodness gracious. Hey guys, here's the deal. If you working a 9 to 5, man, and you grinding, man, grind. If you out there, man, and you being the best worker you can be, man, be the best worker you can be. If you want to go out there and take a chance on yourself and be an entrepreneur, man, do that too. We're going to support you over here as This Is My Moment, man, because that's what we do. We clap for you regardless.
And we're going to give you the information to help you be successful at whatever it is you're doing.
And you know what? At the end of the day, go get it!
Join the movement, we bringing people together, bringing positivity, making changes for the better. Cause it's all about growth, all about success.